Windows 10 Best New Feature 2 is the Windowed Universal App. I just got through saying that when we look at the new Start menu, we have access to these universal apps that used to run completely full screen without any window Chrome. There was no minimize or close. It was actually a very jarring, uncomfortable experience for most users, certainly myself included. Watch this though. When you start a universal app now in Windows 10 Technical Preview, you notice that the actual UI is exactly the same as it was under Windows 8, but notice that we can minimize, and the app is minimized to the taskbar. We can maximize, and even in a maximized state, notice that the Chrome of the window is still there, and we can close using the close button. I also want to draw your attention to this little widget up here on the upper left. Some refer to this as the hamburger button, I guess because there are 3 horizontal lines. It sort of looks like a hamburger. With Windows 8 and 8.1, I found it extremely frustrating to try to get to the settings page of a full-screen Windows Store app. Even now, on Windows 10, I'm right-clicking and I'm not able to really get anywhere. What you'll want to do is open the hamburger menu and select App Commands. Let me try that one more time. I guess this one doesn't have any app commands. Let me close up. One thing we have to remember here is that this is a preview build of the operating system. Let me open the weather app. So you can't expect, especially if you're running the latest and greatest build like I am, we cannot necessarily expect that we're going to have all the features being functional. So let me open up the hamburger button, and this time it looks like it worked. The app commands give you the options that are specific to that particular universal app. And I think Microsoft calls these apps universal because the UI is supposed to be exactly the same, regardless of whether you're on, say, a tablet or convertible device versus a full-fledged desktop computer. The hamburger icon also gives you access to search, sharing contracts, printing, settings, which brings out from the right what you would normally get with the Charms bar, and that actually is worth noting. That standard Windows 10 Technical Preview in the desktop mode, you're not seeing any of that Charms business when you go to the upper right or lower right side, and because the start screen is completely hidden, you're not getting it on the left side either, and frankly, I like that a whole lot. Notice that there is an option to go full screen here if you do want the old school experience. But when you bring your mouse up to the top, notice that it does in fact expose the old title bar. That's a really good thing, I dare say.